Give me an ice cream cone.
Oh, what flavor you want? If you get strawberry.
Yeah, sister. Let me see your mother, will you?
I forget it.
Nice.
Get your ice cream cones here, boys. Ice cream. Come and get them, boys. I beg your pardon.
You did that on purpose. I'd have belched you one.
You and who else?
Hey, next, Billy, it's Slug and a Pug.
Okay.
Come to Papa, my favorite dish. Why didn't you get out of the way? Hey, you big lug, I'll get you out of the way.
Hey, guys. A fight.
What did you think? I am.
What a tiger.
A little roughneck. You're the cause of that accident.
I didn't do nothing. Why got me a big bully?
Oh, yes, you did. You crossed the street at the risk of your life and the lives of others.
I'll line you.
I'll line him.
Mommy at him. Hey, guys, come here.
Break it up, Wow. Dump the both of you. Now, come on, get these wrecks out of here. Come on, get going.
Hey, Peter, come on.
Hey, Baker, you've been looted. Who did it? Yeah, who did it? Bunch of kids. The smashed fender. Now I gotta pay for this stuff. Wait a minute. Maybe some of those guys left fingerprints. Maybe some of them have a record down at police headquarters. Hey, that's an idea. But who are you, kid? What are you doing in this neighborhood? I'm Harry Trent, sir. Junior G-Man. I'm working on a case down here.
Vacancy charge? Pick me up in the street.
What'd you tell him?
I didn't tell that flatfoot nothing.
Attaboy, Bill.
Now, look, guys, we got a job to do, see? We got to wipe out that Harry Trent mob.
That's the stuff. We'll show those troops that keep out of our business.
No, I'll drop that, will you? Ain't these dukes good enough to wipe those mugs out with?
Hey.
What?
You know where to hang out?
Yeah, look, Trent's old man's got a lot of dough, see? So they fixed up a clubhouse on the where Harry Trent and his friends can play cops and robbers. Come on, let's go.
Hit the road. You're going, Fred, boy. And, fellows, the surprise I promised you today is that my uncle, Jim Bradford, is coming here to ask us to help him.
Jim Bradford, the G-Man? I'll say he is. Smartest operator in the FBI.
What do you mean, ask us to help him?
He wants us to help run down the Order of the Flaming Torch.
Flaming Torch, what's that?
Oh, I know. It's the arson gang. You know, Firebug.
No, nothing like that. The Order of the Flaming Torch is an organization that's plotting to overthrow our existing social system. I don't know what our part of the job will be, but it'll be plenty important.
But that's a job for real G-men.
We are real G-men. We're not just kids playing cops and robbers. And if we lose sight of that fact, we're just wasting our time. There's Uncle Jim now.
I'll show you, you rat. Hey, Bill, I need some help, but quick. Stick your finger in the eye. police headquarters? Send a riot squad down to the Junior G-Man headquarters. There's a riot going on down here. Yeah. Oh, my arm! Hey, look, that's my arm. Let go of my hand. Get my number. Hey, how about those cops? Nothing.
Oh, yes, you have. There's something going on.
Officer, it's just a friendly brawl.
Oh, just a friendly brawl, eh? Yeah, I've seen you before, kid. Have you ever been arrested?
What's it to you, copper?
Yeah, we'll take them all in on a disorderly charge. Mike, go and call a wagon. Tell them to send 2.
Oh, car.
I wonder what's up.
All right, so this is Billy Lang. You've nothing on him now.
I've heard all of that. You can tell it to the magistrate.
Wait a minute, officer. Hold that call.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bradford. Are you interested in this case?
Sure I am. This one's my nephew. What are you charging them with?
Why, we got a radio call to come over here and quell a riot. And this kid was arrested yesterday.
But that's nothing to do with this, officer. We were just having a
Suppose you release them in my custody, Kearney. Your riot seems to be quelled.
Okay, Mr. Bradford. I guess they're safe in a couple of G-men's hands. Come on, Mike.
All right, now what's this all about?
Well, Uncle Jim, these guys thought they could throw us out of here, and we just showed them different.
Listen, if you hadn't called a buzzer to run you out and wreck the dump.
That'll do.
Says who?
Says me.
Say, I wonder who lost this medal.
Which one of you boys dropped this?
I did. Hand it over.
Where'd you get it?
I didn't steal it. It's mine. It belonged to my father.
So you're Billy Barton.
Try and find out.
I intend to, Billy. You'll have to come to the FBI offices with me.
Boy, you cops are sure dumb. His name's Billy Lang.
Hey, what is this, a pen?
Not yet. I just want to ask a few questions.
But Mr. Bradford, you wanted us to help you.
That's right, I did. To run down the order of the Flaming Torch. I'll tell Harry about it. Come on, boys.
You coppers.
You guys ain't got me.
I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
All right. I suggest you send him over here to the FBI office.
Hello, Kate.
Hello, Harry.
Anything for me?
Nothing, Mr. Bradford.
Bring me the file on the Colonel Barton case.
Oh, gorgeous. How's tricks?
Hand it, dope.
But she's beautiful.
All right, boys, in here. Kate, I don't want to be disturbed.
All right, Mr. Bradford.
Hey, can he make a play for a girl?
You what, Casanova? Hey, what is this, a gag? You got nothing on me. All I did was hit that bozo in the nose.
Yes, you did. You got 2 for every one you landed.
You're crazy.
You steady there.
Ah, what are you putting
Get
it
your
for?
hands off, Flatfoot.
File on the Colonel Barton case.
Thank you. When did you last see your father, Billy?
What's it to you?
You said this medal belonged to you. I'm trying to prove your claim to it.
I ain't talking, see? All right, copper. I ain't seen him in 5 years. He left me at the Fondale Military Academy on account of the government sent him on some kind of a special mission.
Fardale, eh?
That medal was in a briefcase he left me. It's mine, see?
You ran away from school when you were 12 years old. Is that right?
What are you asking me for? You seem to know all the dope.
You better answer if you want the medal.
I didn't like the dump, see, so I up and leaves and goes to California, looking for my father. On the way out, some guy robbed my wallet, and I was left broke.
Your father tried to find you, Billy. He hired private detectives to hunt for you.
Yeah. Cops are always looking for me. I don't stop to ask them no questions.
You might have paid in this case.
That's a lot of baloney. Those coppers weren't trailing me. I wouldn't have been on the dodge. And anyhow, my father's dead, see? I read about it in the newspaper 6 months ago. He died in some kind of laboratory experiment.
So badly burned that the body had to be identified by the clothing and contents of his pockets. Now, you listen to this. It's a copy of a shortwave radio message one of our operatives picked up 3 weeks ago. It reads, "This is Colonel Barton, United States Army. I'm held prisoner by the order of the Flaming Torch. The message ended there.
They probably caught him at the radio, Billy, and stopped him.
You expect me to believe that? Sounds like a lot of hooey to me.
Quiet, please. Go ahead, Uncle Jim. Tell us about the flaming torch.
We believe that it's a powerful, secret organization attempting to overthrow the present social order.
You're here to report on Admiral Harvey?
Yes, sir. The Admiral has been taken prisoner, and he will be brought here tonight. There will be no investigation. He will be reported drowned in the accidental sinking of a Navy launch.
Very good, Aiken. We'll try to persuade the Admiral to join our organization.
In any event, he'll be a serious loss to the present government.
Yes, quite right. You made arrangements for the disappearance of John Milburn?
Yes, sir. The president of the stock exchange will leave his office at 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. He will not arrive at his home.
Good. Be sure there are no clues that point to us. Milburn's disappearance will create a panic on the stock exchange. Servants outside. Tell him to come in. Well, Severin, you are here to report on our prisoner, Colonel Barton?
A negative report, sir. Colonel Barton positively refuses to give us the formula for his explosive.
Severin, you must understand that this invention of Barton's is the most terrific force in modern scientific warfare. Possession of it might make the difference with success and failure of our plans.
We've tried everything, sir. Threats make no impression upon him.
Threats to himself, perhaps. But if those threats were directed at someone else...
What do you mean?
You remember Barton had a son?
Yes, sir, but the boy disappeared 5 years ago, and...
The boy's been found, living under the name of Billy Lang. I'm expecting a report from Greeley that he's captured the boy and made him our prisoner.
Within the last few months, some of the most prominent men in the country have disappeared. Financiers, scientists, and leaders in the Army and Navy.
Kidnapped?
Not for ransom. The plan seems to be to force these men to aid this gang in their traitorous schemes. Billy, what else was there in the briefcase your father left you? Any papers or notebooks?
I bet you'd like to know.
Yes, I would. Because possession of any of Colonel Barton's papers places you in a very dangerous position.
Listen, copper, you can't scare me and you can't bluff me. Maybe what you say is right. Maybe my father is alive and you'd like to find him.
That's right, I would.
So would I, and I'll find him without the help of any copper.
Colonel Barton, we're going to give you one last opportunity to disclose the secret formula of your explosive.
Brad, you're such a treacherous liar. I wouldn't give you any information even if I thought you had the nerve to kill me.
It isn't a question of nerve, Barton. Well, Captain Severin's outside. Going to give me the information I want, but you're going to become a useful member of a government I'm setting up.
Insane egotism.
By the way, Barton, you have a son, haven't you?
What do you know about my son?
More than you do. You haven't seen your son since you put him in school from which he disappeared 5 years ago. You've given your son up as dead. I happen to know he's alive.
I'd like to believe that.
He is alive. We can put our hands on him at any moment.
You're refusing to give us the formula because of what you call patriotism. Perhaps when you see us take your son.
Bryant, if you know where my son is and attempt to harm him... No. I can't believe that you have my son. You're too treacherous a scoundrel to tell the truth about anything.
Barton, I'd intended leaving Billy out of this. But now you forced my hand. Take him out of here and lock him up. Humor Barton for the time being. Persuade him to give you a minor demonstration of the power of his explosive. And as soon as we get his son in our hands, there must be a report on the boy now. Well, got the boy?
No, sir. He was picked up by the FBI before our men could get hold of him. He's at the federal offices now.
The FBI? What would they want him for?
Whatever they want him for, it means that we've got to get a hold of Billy Barton at once.
Take him from the G-men? That's dangerous.
Of course it's dangerous. But our whole plan may depend on our forcing Colonel Barton to talk. Now we've got to strike and strike quickly. Here's how it can be done.
All right, you men understand what you've got to do.
Yes, sir. Everything we need is in the Tutter's quarters.
Did you check the elevator service?
There's only the night elevator running at this hour with one operator.
I'll attend to him. You men take the stairs.
Come on, you guys, let's get going.
Sit down, tough guys.
All right, we'll listen. But if you spiels about that Torch gang, put me on the spot. Save it. I can take care of myself.
Good evening, sir. What floor?
Top floor.
I'm sorry, sir, but...
Get going and don't try any funny work.
The contents of your father's briefcase may help us run down these conspirators.
That's a lot of baloney. I told you my father's dead. Just because some dope picks up a radio message don't mean a thing. I don't believe it. I don't believe there's any such thing as a Torch gang.
Wait a minute. We've got further evidence. Several days ago, some of our operatives stopped an attempted sabotage at one of the government flying fields. One of the raiders was killed.
So what?
A mark of the flaming torch, like this, was found tattooed on the dead man's wrist.
Ah, that's nothing. I got a torch singer tattooed on my leg. Shut up!
Now, here's where you boys can help us. Keep your eyes open. If you see a man with a mark on him like this, no matter who he is, keep him in sight and call this office.
Uncle Jim, I'll bet my boys can find him.
Good. What about you, Billy?
Me and my gang played detectives with a bunch of softies. Get out of here. I think the whole thing's a frame-up.
I don't care what you think. I've got to have a look at that briefcase.
Try and get it.
I intend to. Maybe a night in the lockup will make you change your mind.
That's what you think.
Hey, cut it out.
Don't you boys start anything you can't finish.
Don't worry, copper, we won't.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Oh, why, we're going to go on. Don't worry.